Val, can you hear me? Okay. Hey, Jason. Hey, I think I'm talking. Hi, Joe Davis. Welcome. So you can hear me now. Okay. That's weird. So how's everybody? How are you, Joe? It's been a long time. Let's see. Portel, blessings, peace, and love to you. Thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Like they say. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I hope everyone's doing good. You're doing better? Good, Joe. You still going through the same thing? Chris Hayes, hey, welcome. Yay. I hope everyone's doing good. You're not doing good, Jason? I wonder why. You're doing great. Oh, okay. I hope everybody's doing good compared to what's going on now. I mean, all this situation in our country. Yeah. Okay, we're going to talk about any topics. So write down your topics on the chat and see if we can talk about it. Hi, Tom. It's been a long time. I haven't seen you either. Bass, welcome. It's been a while. Okay, conspiracy no more. The people general plan took the oath on Twitter. Really, Bass? Arties, hi. Skywatcher. Look, I know things are happening at this moment, everyone, but sometimes you go to a live stream, you hear so much of it, you you read about it, you watch what's going on, and you think to yourself, do we need all this negative in our lives? Um, that we should observe it, in our bodies. And in my situation, I wouldn't do that because one, I will go crazy for everything that's happening. I will be with a lot of fear. I will be, what's going to happen? But you know what? We have been, well, I have been already preparing for 5 years. So it's not nothing new for me. And it's not new for a lot of people either. But the thing is that we need to snap out and see the reality, what's really going on in each country, but especially ours. It's sad to see it in my time. It's sad to see it that the generations behind us are going to really go through it. Um, And it's sad to see that because there is no more there is no more respect, no more love, no more honesty. Javi, Patista, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo están en Texas? En Texas, Tijuana. Premier Hell, hi, welcome. Um, but anyways, and we lost it. We lost all the respect. We lost everything, and which is so so sad. Because I think if we didn't lose the respect and being honest and truthful to others, we would have been living in a better place, in a better world. But because of selfish, because of ego, because of money, power, because all this darkness, this is where we end up being at. The values of family is more important than any material that you can buy in the world or you can buy in your home state, whatever, or buy a house or buy a car or a vehicle. I mean, all those are not worth nothing, but your precious jewels are your children, your grandchildren. Those are your jewels. They're the ones that Father gave us, to all the mothers and fathers that are had children. Father gave it to us for a reason, for us to be a mom, or I'm saying us because I'm a woman, maybe one day, but I include myself. Um, Welcome back, Chalino. Muy bien, acá no. Ah, qué bueno, Javier. Qué bueno, pero acá está muy difícil. Hi, Corey, welcome. But it like I said, it's sad to see our country the way it is. It really is sad. And I would never thought in the world in my time I would see it. But I don't know how you guys feel in the chat, but doesn't the other generations have right to live, have a better life than what we went through or what we live in right now? Do they have the right to have a better life without chaos, without lies, without anything, just peaceful, respect, happy, and joy? Hi, Super Dave. Hello, right before the end of this year, we all going to meet each other. Yes, Super Dave, we are. We need each other now. Now, now. Um, buenas tardes, but you know, whoever's parent, if you're a parent, mother, dad, uncle, aunt, whatever, nana, tata, grandma, grandpa, we as an adult have the right to stand up for these generations. And this is a moment that we need to show what is the true love is about your family, your children, your grandchildren. This is where your faith will kick in. This is where your trust is going to be in Father. It just makes me feel like I want to throw up because our country is better than this, a lot better than this. We are blessed to have what we have by the hand of our Father. Elsa, hello, welcome. Roots, welcome. Road trip, Eddie, hi. How are you doing? Peace and love. Um, but it's time for us to show who we are as a country in front of your, the head household in your family. If it's a mother or a father, or even mother and father together, it's time for us to stand up and start talking to your children too, what's going on, and let them know that everything's gonna be okay, and tell them how much you love them. And this is called love. There are different loves: a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, family wise. You know, there are different loves. Love each other like brothers and sisters we are. I don't know why I'm talking about this, because I was going to talk about another topic, but I guess this is what Father wants. Many of you guys don't know, but this channel belongs to Father now. It's his. He will be in control. This is his channel. Um, there's so many reasons why, but I will speak what he wants me to speak. It, and this is what he wants. That we're losing what we're supposed to give to each other. Again, be honest, respectful, um, be unity, and give love. But most of all, have faith as a family, as a person. But we're also giving up as a country in many ways. Not, I'm a patriot, thank God. So, but we still have to stand up for our country. It doesn't matter what religion or what background or what race or what color or religion. It doesn't matter, or what Republican or Democrat, independent. It doesn't matter. We still need to stick up for this country in many ways, for at least for these children. Okay. We have to thank God for allowing us to be here and make positive outcomes, the negative and complaints, but actually do something to create the change for good. Exactly, Chanlino. I mean, you're a father, and I know you will protect your family. We must. It doesn't matter if it's an R-22 or whatever what you have. If you have to defend your family, you're gonna have to. If it gets to that point, which I hope not. But what's gonna get to the point is the spiritual realm. That will never stop, and more than ever, darkness is trying to take its place stronger than ever. And this is where our love, we don't love no one, our hate comes in, our ego comes in, the macho comes in, so on, so on. It kicks in. But we need to, oh God, it's so hard to explain, because my heart feels for the children, really, and the elderly. But again, those that have children and grandchildren, talk to them, let them know what's really going on. Don't hide it from them. Honestly, don't hide it, because when chaos happens, if it really happens, I hope it doesn't happen. Father he's in the midst of the storm, and he will calm it. But also things need to come to pass. It doesn't matter what we do, what we say, things have to be in its place, and that is soon. But if we can bring love and honesty to each other and unity in your communities, things would be a lot better, honestly. The first panic that everybody had around the world and our country, it was just a test. And really, it was a test. To see how strong we are, see what reactions would do. And they're still doing the same thing, but now we're brighter, our eyes are more open, we see more, we hear more, and we need to speak more and get out of that hiding shell just like they're getting out of sleeping cells. You know, I was thinking how things are, and this is what's in my heart to speak about it. I don't really tell anybody so much what I've been through, what Father has done for me, direct me to my right path, what I must do for a person, for a family. I don't know. But I had a dream almost past in 10 years. And this dream was distraction on one side, and the other side was happiness and share and love and respect. As I turned to my right, I saw all these people in the pool jumping, laughing, having a good time. And I saw some of my family that died, even those that I didn't even know they were there. So I saw that and I went to the left. And the left was destruction. So I entered in the dirt where the destruction was. And I started to run and I felt evil behind me. And as I looked down, I was carrying something, a white blanket. And I stopped and I looked and it was a baby but satanic. It was like a demon. And I threw it. Interpretation of this dream is what's happening now. We have we can have a really good life and a happiness life and everything else. Or we could go to the destruction and be on the evil side. In other words, there's two paths. What you need to talk about. Hi Beck from Oz. Welcome, Artie. I know you were here. How you been, Beck? But we have a choice. We have a choice what path we need to take um, for yourself, for your family, and direct them to the right path. Because destruction is coming. I saw buildings, windows broken, like bombs, and it started. And see, this is going to come to pass what I dreamed almost over 10 years ago. And there's riots, more riots than ever. There's destruction, a building. But yet you have the opposite side where I'm trying not to worry about it. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to get all this stuff negative away from me and focus on other things. To be happy, to be with friends and family. I choose that than distraction because I want the best for our family and the generations to come. That's how I see it in my spirit and with all my mind and thoughts and everything else. Exactly, Premier. I really agree with that. You know, I wouldn't want my children or grandchildren to be in that distraction. But if we let it, it will consume them in the destruction that we might have. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. I know that it's because of politics, but whatever we go through, we just have to be ready. Another thing that Father put in my heart is to go back in ancient time with Joseph. Joseph's brothers sold him to Egypt. They took him as a slave. And when he got to Egypt, there was a governor, okay? In these days, they call him a governor. In those days, they said it a different name. But anyway, he had a dream, and he didn't understand his dream. And then the second time, he had the same dream. So he asked someone if anybody knew about interpretation of dreams. Nobody knew until one day they found out that Joseph interpreted dreams. So they went to get him to the governor, and the governor explained what happened. So he told them that there will be a famine upon the earth, and to be ready again. So he took it to heart what Joseph said. Then he had the same dream, or a different dream, I'm sorry. And then they called Joseph, and Joseph told him, "You must prepare your house store." In other words, they had a store, the storehouse, they call it, because there will be 7 years of drought, 7 years without food, in other words. So Joseph told them to prepare themselves for the 7 years. And this is how we're living at this time. We need to fill our storehouse, which is your food, as much as you can, whatever you need, um, because we don't know what can happen in 7 years. It's the same thing, that it can happen this year, it can happen next year. I don't know. All I know is that what I'm trying to say is to stock up in your storehouse. Make sure you have plenty of stuff. Our food supply will go down. We will not have food supply. That's where they're going to hit us again in our country. So prepare yourself for everyone. I'm not fear mongering no one. That's not my case. That's not my place. I don't do that. I'm just giving the alerts again. This is another alert, another warning. And I can't say enough of it. I gotta keep saying it because I'm warning people around the world when they see this, or people that are lurking, or whatever the case, people are in chat. This is warning to everyone. This is an alert. And I'm not saying to fearmonger no one, because that's on my head. Honestly, it will be on my head with Father. And take it from heart to yours. I'm saying it with a humble heart. Prepare yourselves, be ready. I said this 5 years ago, and I'm saying it again. I don't know how many times. Hi, Ray Ray, welcome. Matt Man. Um, Steph, how are you? I'm glad you guys came. Thanks. But just prepare yourselves, everyone, around the world. Well, mostly in our country, that we're going through a really awful things are happening, really. And I thank God so far our state hasn't, which I'm glad. But I see other states that are in bad shape. Other states, others, some people want another state for themselves, which I don't think is going to happen. Now there's another group out there. Now it's 3 groups. So many things can happen in our country. we're gonna have civil war. Now, in the past, I had said, and I will repeat myself, and you will understand everything what I'm saying. It adds up to what's happening now. When Trump said that he wanted to build a wall on the southern border where I live, in a way, it was a good. I first said, "Oh, that's good," okay, that's cool. But then Father spoke in my heart and told me it's a double sword. And I asked him, what's the double sword on it? And he explained it and spoke to my heart and said, the double sword is when if there's a civil war, check this out. This goes back. That's why I said Father warns me ahead. And he put in my heart that the double sword is that if there is a civil war, we cannot cross over the other country. We're locked in. Now, the opposite is the same way. If the other country, which is Mexico, they can't cross over if they have a civil war. So it's a double sword, but I feel it's for us more than anything that we can't run if there is a civil war. So that's why I say prepare yourself, be ready, know your plans. Make sure you get as much as you can. These months that are coming, we don't know what can happen. Like I said, there's another third group that already started as well. So now we have three groups that are fighting against patriots, I'm going to say. So we just have to be ready, honestly. Buy as much as you can. Don't go crazy, but buy as much as you can every time. Like, for instance, 4th of July, they had their water, cases of water, 24 for $1.99. You have to buy five. So I got five. The sales in Tuesday, so I'm gonna go and buy five more cases of water, which is totals up to nine something. And and the reason why is because I want to help my community. I want to make sure the children um, have water or whatever the case may be, and somebody else is doing something else, and we're coming together as a community because we already went through already panic mode. So we are preparing ourselves to help the community, and it's the same thing that you should all do in your own community. Prepare yourself, help each other, because we are going to need each other. Doesn't matter what color, what race, whatever, we're all going to need each other. One, for the spiritual realm, for sure, you have to tap into it. And two, in the flesh and physical, to help others. But the spiritual realm, what I'm gonna is the most important for me, because without the spirit of the Father, we are so led to the wrong path. We are led to the destruction of our lives. My voice is drying out. Can't go wrong with water. I know, Eddie. It's a good deal. $1.99 for a 24 pack. Yeah, they had a lot of good sales. And chips for $1.77. You have to buy three. So I stock up on stuff like that. Paper plates, napkins, toilet paper, you name it. I stock up because I want to help my community, whatever needs they need. Others are going to do baby formulas, Pampers, wipes, all the things that children need, clothing. We don't know what can happen, but as a community, we need to help each other. Like I said, we went through, it's almost like a drill, see how much panic we'll do, and we did. Everybody panicked, went to the stores and took everything and left nothing for the rest of the people, which is sad. But this time, um, we must prepare ourselves little by little. Many cities had a clean water pump in the city back in before the 60s. We still have one free water 24/7. Can be help me recover. Something crazy is coming soon. Don't know what could be worse than this virus yet. Peace, civil war, aliens, earthquakes, and possible. Stay positive. Don't worry. Oh, I'm positive, Premier. You know, I'm strong. I really am. I'm strong in the spirit. That's what's more important for me is my spirit. To be strong, to be wise, wisdom, to give to others, help others. For me, I don't fear anything. If it's my time, it's my time. But I will do what I have to do to help others, to be there for others, to speak to others, to just support, in other words. Maybe the EMP is next. I don't know. But I for sure I know is our food supply. Our food supply will go down again. There will be more demands and less supplies. And right now, people are stocking up in the stores really good, but that's not going to last neither. It's it's not going to get better for a while. I feel that, and I know for a fact because of my dreams. Again, my dreams are not just dreams; they're dreams that are gonna for me to see ahead. But I just don't know when, but I see it coming. And we all have that gift if we just tap in the spiritual realm. We all have that gift. And if everybody tapped in the spiritual realm and used their gifts, all this stuff that's happening wouldn't be happening at all. But unfortunately, we don't see it in our own eyes. We don't see it. We don't want to hear about it. Especially if we know about it, you don't speak about it. ISP, no, no, I'm not. I'm home. I'm home now. And it's something that it's hard to explain everyone because a lot of you might not believe in our Father. I mean, He's the Creator. He's our Father on earth and heaven. But we must tap in the spiritual realm. We can't go by flesh anymore. Flesh doesn't get you anywhere. The spirit does. That's how we go to the right path. That's how we begin to be who we are because we forget who we are. Growing up, you think this is the way you are when in reality you're not. You go through suffering, through trials, and you don't understand, but when you get to a point, you will look back and say, oh, that's the reason why I went through it. We wake up in the spiritual realm and the time Father wants it. But right now, at this moment, at this time, we need to reach out and open that spirituality that we do can feel and know. And Father will give it to you. Like it says, ask and you shall receive. But we as people, we need to reach out because darkness is really getting strong. And even though the light is beaten by darkness, but it's taken a hold of us in many ways. People are fearing. People are just like, they don't know what's going on. They don't understand why we're going through all this around the world, our country as well. And So people are fearing because they see all these news that this and this and this is happening when the reality is not even happening. We can't see other countries what's happening. They don't want you to see. But I know some people, some countries sees our country what's going on. And we're not, you know, we're really not doing anything. But the time will come. Of course, we're all prepared. We have to. But, um, but the time will come when we have to use our, what is it? Our rifles, our guns, whatever you need to defend yourself. And with this other group that rised already, they they want to state for Texas. They want to take over Texas, or else things are gonna be happening. So that's another group now, rise. So we have three groups in our country that are rising against Trump, the patriots. And I don't have no problem to say I'm a patriot. I've always been. And and I'm proud to say it. I love my country. I'm a Native American, you know, on this land. We gotta go back, do some little research on it, on going back in the 1800s, how they did their cooking, how they plant their crops, how do they knew the plants to eat, where to find water, how to catch fish, kill an animal to survive to eat. We were gonna go back in those days. And it's so sad because this generation, many don't even know how to survive out in the wilderness or wherever, even in the city if you have to. A lot of times people don't even know how to survive like that. And another thing too, when I dreamed about California, many came to pass. Super Dave put a video about California. Big high tides came in, a lot of sand. It was very, really big, waves. And that is just the beginning. And I had said it last stream, the other stream, and few time back, that there will be a lot of flood in California, and it's going to be soon. And what I saw on Super Dave's, I think it was yesterday, I'm not sure, or today, and I saw that, and I told someone it's the beginning of my dream, and it will come to pass. I can guarantee you 100% it will come to pass. All my dreams have come to pass, and sometimes I freak out because I don't want it to come, but I have no choice. Um, I have to accept it. I have to speak it out, again, alerts and warnings. And see, many think Watchman on the Wall is just a name. The Watchman on the Wall is someone, many people are, which I am one. Many see what's coming because Father it puts it in the heart. And we give the alerts and warnings. We are the watchmen on the wall. We see ahead to prepare others that are behind us or that is happening now, for example. That is a watchman on the wall. And that is our duty to give alerts and warnings. This is why I say if I don't do it, That's over me. That's over my head. Father's gonna say, "How come you didn't do this and this?" But he's a loving father, so I'm pretty sure he'll won't tell me nothing. I hope not. But yeah, we're up. It's our responsibility to do that. Watchman on the Wall too has a bow and arrow. It's also like what you use to protect yourself as well, and that's what I use is bow and arrow, which archery I took in school, plus my father, plus I know how to hunt with the arrow, bow and arrow. So I learned as I was little because I'm native, and my dad is native. So he taught us how to survive. And because of that, I know how to survive at this time, at this moment, which I am blessed for that. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen on that, Roots. EPA already tried to use outside sources for fluoride being okay, but I'm pretty sure the scam was seen through the judge not having it. If your faith is true, there is strong enough to never have fear. I shall have no fear as I walk through the valley. As I walk through the valley, yeah, that's true, Eddie. We all walk through the valley. We all do. But there is a time when everybody starts to wake up, little by little, but now it's a mass of waking up. Like I said before, and I know those that know me from Flat Earth, I have said it about the warning, about the prepare yourself. Told them to pray for the children, the elderly, um, because the children for me, it's in my heart. It's always happened in the elderly. I could say it over and over because that is in my heart. That'll be nice. I might have to get one, but I have some. I just gotta go do practice again. It's been a while. Yeah, so, I don't, like I said, I don't bring fear mongering. That's not my place. That's not my doing. That's not what Father wants. That's not who I am. I don't like to deceive people. I don't like to, brainwash anybody because that's not my place at all. My place is just to give warning and alert and prepare yourself. We might have to get off grid. We don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I knew. But right now, I don't know. I know destruction is on hand and it's very soon. And you have the other one where we want to protect our family and let them have a better life laughing and, joking around, being in the pool, being back to who they are. It's up to us. Father is just waiting. It's up to us to take that stand, that step for your family, for yourself, but most of all, for your country. Because that's where your children, grandchildren are going to live, is in your country. I wouldn't want my children, if I ever have any, I wouldn't want my children to go through it at all. I will fight for their future. I will fight for what we stand as people that we should be, maybe you could say, but as a country, we should stand. And I don't know what else to tell you guys, honestly. You know, like I said, things have to come to pass no matter what, no matter if. It's going to come to pass. And if you do get stuff more than what you need, help each other out, be there for each other. You know, if you someone needs a hug, give them a hug. Do not put them on the side. Leave differences on the side. Doesn't matter what religion or what, if you're a Republican or Democrat, put that on the side and help each other instead. Because these three groups, they're coming at us very left and right. But I know that we're stronger. It might be less of them, there's more of us. So it is going to be a fight. I believe we are going to have civil war, like in the 1700s or the 1800s, I think. But I hope not. I really, truly hope not. It doesn't go there. But my heart says it will. This is why I've been preparing for 5 years to stock my house, my storehouse. I've been preparing since. But I knew this, it was coming years back more about destruction. And it's here. Fortunately, it's here. And when I was in Flat Earth, when I was speaking about it, I said this is the first awakening of a shape of our Earth. And I said, and I will repeat again, the second awakening was just around the corner, is around the corner. And this is going back 5 years ago, and now here it is, the second awakening. The third awakening will be where people will wake up, completely wake up, and they will realize that we are in war. People are waking up and going to the other party because they're seeing all this chaos on the deep state, you know, the riots and all that. But I don't want to go into politics because of my channel, but I'm trying to put it into the spiritual realm as well. Um, I don't know. I was going to talk about other stuff, honestly, but it took me this way for some reason. But I'm going to look at chat for a minute and I want to see what you guys are putting. We are entering a holy war time. Much more multiple stakes. Yeah, well, it's both, road trip. It's spiritual and it's physical at this moment. And the spiritual realm is the most important that we need to get it together because you need it to fight in the physical realm, you know, your body wise. But in the spiritual realm, we have to focus on that. We have to again tap into it and receive it. That is what's gonna get us through this chaos, this darkness that is upon us around the world. Um, Again, the news are misleading a lot of us. They're believing still these news, which is like Trump says, fake news, which I really believe they are because they're not journalists. They're not doing a good job that they went for school for. They're already controlled by, you know, other people, corporations, I think. But they're not coming with the truth anymore. So you have to figure out the truth somewhere else. And a lot of people are going to these sites, YouTube, to find the truth. I see politics too, so I can connect it in the spiritual realm, like I did 5 years ago, 4 years ago when Trump was running. I had to put it in the place in the spiritual realm, just like I have to do it today. And I see everything is being played right in front of me from my dreams about California. Like I said, it's the beginning of the flood in California. Um, of course, we all know there'll be an earthquake for sure. But what I saw, a lot of it came to pass already. And like I said, I don't like to see it. I don't like to see nothing of that. But Father lets me see it because, like I said, again, I'm a watchman on the wall. And we got to be careful of what we say if we are a watchman on the wall. Because if you're not, then you're misleading, deceiving the people. So we have to watch what we say if we're a watchman on the wall. I say it because I know I am. And there are people out there that will say, I'm a watchman on the wall. They hear from where I'm saying it, I guess. I don't know. But we have to watch what we say. And like I said, I always tell Father I don't want to deceive no one at all, even to give warnings, alerts. But I never do because it comes to pass and it's on my head, like I said. Spiritual battlefield. Just don't forget about tough love. Yeah, Jason, tough love. That's such a creepy, sleepy. Very true, Jason. You said it right, better than I could. Type thanks. They never stood in truth. Cat, a lady with a beautiful heart. I say, don't say much. I am steadfast and humble. I know nothing. Which we do know. We all know a lot of things. We just, again, this is a time where our faith kicks in. Do we have faith? Little? A lot? Some so? This is where our faith comes in. This is where if we're going to help each other, love each other as friends, as our neighbors, family, children, like I said, different loves. We have to practice on our faith because we're going to need it. And those that have faith, just like I want my faith stronger than ever. So I can fight for others that can't, which are the children and the elderly. I'm always repeating about the elderly and children way back when went on the panel the first time as well. And look at where we're at with the elderly and children at this moment. They are attacking the elderly so bad, and also the youth. I know many so-called, quote, they say, died in the 20s, between the 20s and the 35 or 40. They say, quote, they're dying. But the elderly, they're attacking them. And because they're in the rest homes. And it's so sad because a lot of these so-called doctors, so-called hospitals, they are taking money from these so-called corporations or wherever it comes from to save lives, which is sad. But again, a lot of us are not awake to see the truth that's in front of us. Heads up. Everybody believes that the hospital is full of patients. When you go there, there's videos where people go and there's nothing. Here in Arizona, the same way where I live, there's nothing. But they're doing it because they're getting some money, okay, for them to say it. So we know who's misleading the people as well that are sick. To me, in my eyes, this is my thoughts, my opinion. It's just the flu. You used to hear, oh, so many people die of the flu. And now you don't even hear that. All you hear is about this virus. More people died in the flu season than what they're dying now, which they say, because I don't believe the numbers. But again, it all connects to my dreams, the warnings, the alerts, where we're at today. And those that know me from Flat Earth, they know what I'm talking about. Lord, I believe could help my unbelief. Listen to the giant at my eye only do. The word whispers to the warrior. The word whispers, the word whispers back. I am the storm. Yeah, Jason. But, I really believe in my heart, my humble heart. Father is in the midst of this, and He will calm the storms. But He also is letting us to see the truth of the darkness. But He also letting us know that we must be unity and be there for each other. There is gonna be a roller coaster ride, you can say, up and down. We have been, but this one's gonna be the really fast roller coaster you're gonna see, and that's what we're seeing. And this roller coaster is gonna go faster than what we think, and it's gonna stop really quick. But just look at it that way, as a roller coaster. One, have your faith up. Two, make sure your spiritual is contact with you to to guide you, what to do for your family, what to do, where do you have to go. Three, unity. Make sure you help each other, be there for each other, and no division. Do not divide each other, especially if we see our country being divided. But don't divide yourself with your community. Keep it together, strong. Make sure your faith is strong with each other. But most of all, prepare yourself, be ready, store up your food in your storehouse. Make sure you got all your stuff together, paperwork. Make sure you have extra tires. Make sure you have what is it? Um, what is it called? Oh my God, cable. Make sure you have a jack. Make sure you have a first aid. Make sure you know your plants. Make sure you know you can find your water. Make sure you know how to hunt. Make sure you know how to really survive. Okay, because you're gonna all need it. We're all gonna need that because our food supply. They're gonna attack our food supply very soon again, and a lot of us are gonna be without food again. So also learn your back streets, your roads, if you have to leave. Um, Make sure you have a map in your car because your phones won't work. Make sure you have flashlights, batteries, you have the tent, whatever you have, make sure it's, you have it ready, especially your papers. Have a suitcase of clothes ready, you know, whatever, have it ready because suddenly things can happen. We don't even know it. We're not even ready or prepared. You won't have time to get what you need. Unfortunately, it can happen. But Father is, like I said, He's in the midst of the storm and He will calm it. But again, He's letting it to the point where we have to reach out. But He's doing it as a Father that loves us, just like the Father that we had on earth, or we still have, that they tell you what to do, or, give you advice. That's the same way with Father. The same way. He loves us so much that it's pouring over each one of us, like abundantly over us. And I'm not going to go into, like I always do, I go into full tears because I care. I care about people. I care for my community. I care for little children behind me, children that are alive right now, of family wise, my nieces and nephews. I care for people, just like Father. And when I talk about stuff like this, I get into like with tears because I tried so hard to give the warnings and alerts, and it hurts me because I don't even know if they received it. I don't know. At least one person got it. I don't know nothing. But Father does. Father knows who listened and didn't listen. But again, it hurts me because I can't say much about warnings and alerts. And even though I don't know all of y'all in chat, those that are watching, those that are lurking, I don't know you. But I can feel your spirit. I can feel the goodness, but I also can feel the evilness. And I've been in people's path and they've been in my path for a reason. For good or bad, it doesn't matter. I always say it on the good side. Because on the bad side, what you went through, that person might went through the same what you did. And you're there to let them know. To say, don't worry, I went through it too. I understand. But see, we don't speak out neither. We don't even tell people, what happened to you because you don't want to talk about it. I don't know your situation, but in my case, it's speak what I went through, my journey, what the suffering I've been through, how I've been attacked through evil. I give it to others that are going through the same thing because I understand them, and you understand others as well. I don't know. I don't know your situation. I don't know nothing. Get a small circle of friends rather than solo. Females and chicken get a trusted mentor for your little boy. Oh, everyone. Hey, dog. Welcome. But, I was hearing about the chickens. You brought it up. They're coming after our chickens that have in the backyard. The ones that are in the ranches. They're coming after our animals, y'all. So make sure you understand that too. Is that they're coming after us left and right, our animals, uh, our food supply. Pretty soon might be our EMP. Um, Now I saw also that if you go to a restaurant, make sure you watch your receipt, anything, the store, your restaurant, and look beneath, way down on the receipt. It will say COVID-19. They will charge you for it. and this man, they charged him $2 and something cents. And I'm like, wow, they're gonna charge us COVID-19 on our receipts as a tax? Doesn't make sense. So now they're coming after us on our bills, which is BS, which I won't pay. Now I'm gonna watch my receipts starting today when I found out, and I'm letting you all know to watch your receipt, look on the bottom and see if they're charging you COVID-19, and it's a tax. I can't believe it. So I was like, wow, now they're coming after us with our bills and stores receipts, and you go to restaurant receipts, it's gonna show COVID-19. So watch your receipts, y'all, everyone. But one are much too small for the EMP. I think that's why. Well, wouldn't the antennas be the best? Yeah. Yes, road trip. They're gonna start charging us COVID-19 tax. Can you believe that? So just watch out your bills, wherever you go, watch it. Because they're starting already to do that here in the United States. I don't know about the other countries, but yeah, it's already another agenda of theirs to charge us for so-called COVID, quote, quote, virus. I say quote because I don't believe it. That's what they say. But yeah, road trip. Just, yeah, just keep an eye on your receipts. I don't know, road trip. That tells me the restaurant wasn't keeping cleaning up before. No, but honestly, check all your receipts every time you buy something. Check it. And if I find it, I will get my money back. I will tell them I will pay for this. I want my money back. And I will do it as much as I see it. I will do it because I'm not paying for something that I didn't do or you didn't do in the United States. Why should we pay for it for something that we didn't do? Yeah, Ruth, I'm gonna charge them taxes. I know, really. But look into your bills, your electricity, your gas, your water, your insurance, your life insurance, whatever you pay, make sure you watch to see if there is a COVID-19 charge. I'm letting you guys know because I found out and I went to the store and I checked my receipt and there was nothing, but it's coming. If the restaurant started, it's coming. It's like, for instance, it's like when you go to a restaurant and they put the tip on it already. In reality, you don't want to pay that tip because you had bad service. Well, it's the same thing. They're going to put it on a bill. So, I don't know. I wouldn't pay. I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't pay for it. Hell no. It's so mean. Use your shield to spread anything you hear. That's true, Jason, but I'm just saying it. Roots tax. Yeah. But I mean, it's not fair. I mean, just keep an eye on it. And I don't know, like Jason said, it's fear-mongering. I don't know. But again, I'm not gonna not worry about it because I'm sure gonna not pay for it if it is gonna happen. I'm gonna be alert on it. I'm gonna make sure it's not gonna happen. go. Even if it's fear mongering, I'm still gonna check. I'm not gonna pay nothing that I didn't do. Period. Because it could go up more than $2. It could be $5. Who knows? It could be $10. I don't know. Oh, I do trust grandfather. I trust him very much. But I'm just giving words out that needs to be spoken. So, in other words, it's the Lord. Just keep your eyes on it. But, anyways, trying to figure out. I just want to be on for 2 hours, but I'm very concerned about these children. This is the main thing I always come on is topics. I think because it's more important about topics, any topics, than hearing the same old, and what's going on right now in Seattle, Portland, and other places. I think we see too much already that our mind is just overwhelmed with all the what's going on. And like I said, I don't like to see it, but I have to see it to see it in the spiritual realm, which I see a lot of darkness. I see a lot of in these people, a lot of demons in them. Again, going back to demons, I will say something for sure. King Solomon said one time, because he had a battle with the demons, and he said the end of time with with it's going to connect to what I'm going to talk about down this, path. But he spoke something that it will happen at the end, and because he had a fight with demon spirits in his time, and he said something that now I understand. See, sometimes I see it and hear it or read it, and when it comes to that time, I go back. I say, "Oh, that's why." That's why I read this book. This is why I read this verse, whatever. But again, I see it when Father wants me to see it. And I think it was last week when he put in my heart about King Solomon and what's going to happen to the end times. And which we're going into the fifth world, in other words, not end times, but we're going to the fifth world. And my Lord, I forgot what I was going to say, Father. If you don't want me to speak it again, I don't know. But again, take it from Father. Don't take it for what I'm saying. I'm speaking through the spiritual realm. And I'm telling you all. And I'm saying you all when I should talk everyone instead. Um, but take it from my heart to your heart that it's because I love you all. And I want you guys to prepare yourself. I want you guys to defend your family. I want you guys to think about the future, the children behind us, that they deserve to live a lot better than what we did. Just remember there's unity. Just remember to help your community, those that are in need. And just remember the Father is with you. Just remember to have faith. Just remember to tell your children the truth because they need to see the truth and hear it. Not see it, but hear it. Um, and prepare yourself. Be ready and have everything ready to go. Like I said, your papers, your everything, what you need. Know your plants, know to find water, know how to hunt, know how to fish. You know, You don't need a string to go catch a fish. Just go on the side, make a hole deep, very deep, and you will catch a fish. But make a hole very deep, and you know the fishes go by and they will fall in that ditch. Of course, they can't get out, and that's how you catch a fish. You'll go back and you'll see two, three, four fishes that you caught. But you could catch fish that way. It's up to you. Wonder what the low and weak for 11 years. So, hmm. And if anybody knows that lives in the United States, we know that a lot of the sports are going toward the other liberal, you know what I mean. And there's some are being boycotted, like Pepsi, Doritos, HP, and etc. They are going boycott to the, in other words, to serve the stores, um, to give their products. And for me, in my eyes, my opinion, I wouldn't want to buy any movies, any music, the new ones, new music, new movies, or sports, or anything. If they're not for this country, then we shouldn't support their work as actors, singers, any kind of famous. We shouldn't even um, support them. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Are you trapped in the city? Yes. Well, really, I could get out. I know my back roads, so I could get out easy. But again, a lot of us know that most of us, like maybe I'm pretty sure I am, that has to stay behind to help father. But by then, hopefully my mission is done in my journey. But again, we just everything that I spoke about, being prepared in different ways, is because Father wants you to know. Also, he brought up, like I said, about Joseph in Egypt. Store up your house, your storehouse. Stock up, in other words. Go back on time to survive off grid. Um, again and over again. Learn everything that you can learn now when you have time, or make time to prepare yourself. Know how to shoot, know how to do the bow and arrow, make sure everything that you know you can protect your own family. Um, because no matter what, they want to come after every patriot. Um, of course, a lot of people know that one person told us that those that have supported Trump or even sponsors, that they're coming after us. And she said it very harsh, um, and it was a threat for the American people. So now you know their plans, and if you can see it in our country, what they're planning to do, or they're not going to have it because there's going to be a fight. Nobody's going to let go of their freedom. They're going to fight for the freedom of their children. So many patriots and others are going to prepare themselves. So that's why I say it could be a civil war. I hope not. God willing, I hope not. But I see it. Again, the wall. Put it all together. The wall, the, God, I wish I could tell you all what I see, what I know, but I can't. I can't tell you guys yet. But I wish I can. But a lot of things that is connecting at this moment, it's coming from what Father showed me a long time ago. Again, the wall. What does it mean? It's a double sword. My dreams about California, my dreams about destruction and the goodness and you could say the darkness and the light, the evil and the good, and what path, two paths, the way, which path you want to take. Um, I mean, my dreams are very strong, very, very strong, and they always come to pass. That's why I don't like to say it because I don't like to see what's in front of me. But because me always ask Father, okay, Father, what's next? What do I have to see? And like they say, ask and you shall receive. But I say it because again, I am the watchman on the wall. And for me to know what's going on, Father has to speak to me and show me what's ahead. And like I said, I enter YouTube and he showed me so much that I was like, wow. And I said, Father, you gotta be kidding. And sure enough, we're in this time. Like I said, I'm not giving fear mongering. Don't take me wrong. It's not my place. I'm not here what religion you are. It's not my place. I'm not here what politician side you are. Democrats, Republicans, and independents. That's not my place to tell you what to do and not to do. Who to choose and not to choose. Um, that's not my place either. My place is to give warnings in the Lord. My place is to speak up. My place is to defend these children and the elderly. My place is to do my journey and my mission that's going to happen hopefully next week now. So I know my journey, my mission. I know what I went through. I know what I'm saying, speaking, you know, letting you guys all know. And I only could do so much, everyone. And those that are going to see this and are lurking and watching and are in the chat, mark my words, it will come to pass. That's why I say prepare yourself. And the children already suffered enough by staying home, by being locked up. You have to wear a freaking mask, which a mask is what's killing our oxygen. Um, these kids are being drummed, their mind are already being like an adult, they're worried, they're stressing, they're asking questions, mom or dad, why is this happening? And they see it because the parents are watching these negative news, okay? And the kids are watching it as well, and they're just freaking out. They don't know what's going on. And it's sad because the parents can't tell them, or they're not awake as well. They think everything's fine, but it's not. It's not fine. Unity is what we need. Love, especially love. Man, there's so much hate, so much hate. And it is so sad to see it in my time. That I don't hate nobody, even though that done wrong to me, or if I did wrong, I always, like I said, I ask for forgiveness because I know I did wrong, and I accept my errors, like always. But there's people that don't forgive you and they keep it on their heart of unforgive you and they don't want to speak to you anymore. But you know what? It's on them. It's on them. Because if I have to forgive someone, I'll do it with all my heart. But that's nothing in return. I'll wash my hands because I did it. But the other person did it. It's on their hands. My hands are clean. And that's what we should be doing to to your loved ones, to your friends, to your husband, to your wife. Because forgiveness is one key that we can move on in our own lives. Let bygones be bygones. But there is so much hate and not enough love. Not even love for your own children. Because there are parents that don't love their children, which is so sad. These children have the right to live and have a good life. It's not that fault. It's not their fault that we're going through this situation. It's not. Sorry guys. But forgive me for having tears because my heart is always with the children. It always has been. And I said it in the past and I'll repeat myself. I have to go to St. Jude's. And it has to be soon. Because now I know the truth about St. Jude's. And it's tearing me apart inside because they're helpless. But I'm supposed to be there for them for in the spiritual realm. And we, as an adult, we must fight for these children. It doesn't matter who we are. We have to. But I'm not looking at chats because I just can't. Cash, did you say something is coming next week? Uh, Dog, I was just talking about warnings and alerts and what's coming's coming. We can't stop it. We can only prepare ourselves and be ready. But things have come to pass, Dog, and more is going to pass again. All my dreams are coming. But my heart right now, what I'm trying to say is the kids, the children. My heart, I have a big heart, okay, for the children and for the elderly. And when I talk about them, it's because they're innocent. They're very innocent of many ways. And if we can't stand for them as a human being, as an innocent child, We don't stand up for that child. Imagine what can happen to them. But parents must stand up for their family, which I know a lot of them are right now at this moment in many states. They're going to protect their family. It doesn't matter. And when they do, it's because that's the love that they have for their family. And nothing else should matter. Material, nothing but your family and the spiritual and your faith. Your faith will move all the mountains from your life. And this one's a big mountain. But again, Father is in the midst of this storm and He will calm it. Again, things must to come to pass, no matter what, no matter but. It has to come to pass. And this is a test for us to get right with Father or reach out to Him. Or I don't know your situation, and Father's the only one that knows, and I can't tell you what to do and not to do, and that's not my place. I'm just saying it because it's in my heart. But each one of you guys, those that come and those that leave, and those that sub my channel, those that are lurking, those that are going to see this, I really appreciate each one of you all for being here, for giving the support. Um, I'm blessed. I'm very blessed to have you all. And all those that have been in my path as well. But I got anyone to do this. It's just, it hurts when I speak about it because many of you know me and many of you just started to know me. Um, but many that knows me knows my heart. And many that just started to know me know who I am. Or they started to know me. See, when I was in Flat Earth, when I was attacked by a lot of trolls, I knew I was in the right path with a good friend of mine. And I was battling the evilness is because they didn't want me to give the message out to the people that was watching. So I got out of Flat Earth because I already knew the truth. And I met other people. And these channels that I go to, that I just met, there's a reason. There's a reason why I'm there. I just don't know what it is. But I met really good people from there. And when I meet people, I mean, my heart is there as a friend, as a friend. And that's who I am. But there is a lot of nice people. I don't judge them who they are. They're just people. I just like to give love, even though I don't get the love back. But I do. The same love I give you guys, I give the children, and the same feeling because I care. And thanks, Rose. There are many people like me, but I don't know. Everyone's different. Um, I just care a lot for people, you know. Father knows my heart, and He's my witness that what I'm saying is true. But I always ask Father, why am I having these people in my life? He showed me some of them, and this new people that I met, which I'm grateful and blessed that I did, and I still with talking to them. I'm there for a reason too, for someone or people. I don't know until Father shows me what it is. Like I said, there's things I don't know until I see it, until I know why I'm there from Father. Like I just said earlier about flat earth and being my own channel. I didn't want to do any panels, but I did. I'm still nervous when I do do panels, but there's a reason. Again, it all connects. And the reason why is because during panels I can speak my mind and say what Father wants to say. Even if there's a few people, like 2, 3, doesn't matter to me because I'm not here to satisfy anyone at all. I'm here for Father. I'm here to do His work. I'm here to give the alerts and warnings. But I'm also here to care and love each one of you all. But whew, I was not going to speak about none of this because I wanted to talk about other topics. Again, Father has a way of doing His work, His ways, not mine, His. Um, but everything I say, you guys take it from heart. Honestly, I can just move on and not give you guys your warnings and alerts and prepare yourself. I could have just moved on, but you know what? I can't. That was not my place to leave, to move on. My place is to give, when I said, warnings and alerts, prepare, survival, learn it, your plants, your trees, um, do some beef jerky, just like peaches, plums, pears, and whatever you can in the glass. Do that. Put it in your storehouse. Make a lot of beef jerky. Dry up some fruits. Um, bag them up and put them in your storehouse. Um, make sure you get plenty of rice and beans because that goes way, way, way far for to feed many people. Um, just prepare yourself, everyone. I'm telling you the truth. Something else is coming, and I feel it in my spirit. I feel it. Like I said, about I told Jason that I saw has we're speaking about something, and I saw a vision about a flood with mud and everything, and it was Mississippi overflowed and flooded places, and I told Jason it's weird that I said it and it happened. And that was the vision at that time, in that moment. This is why I know Father. I know Him very well when He gives me the visions and the dreams. And you guys can have it too if you just ask Father. You guys can have the dreams and the visions. It will happen because He says the older, like the elderly, they will give prophecies. They will give warnings as well. The children also has gifts that Father's going to give them. Dream visions, they're all going to have them. And like I said, everything's coming to its place. What I have dreamed, what I know, what I'm seeing ahead of me, the research I've done, and what I'm going to do pretty soon, my mission, my journey, it will all connect to everything that's happening. Everything. And when that happens, everything will line up perfectly. What FPV1, their research, to what I'm going to do, to what's happening to the Native Americans, all this is going to connect. All of it. And when this happens, people are going to blow their minds out because it's going to be in the spiritual realm. It's not going to be in the flesh. It's not going to be lies or deceive. It's going to be Father who's going to be controlled of this channel. And he will let you all know what's going on and what is the truth about all America. What is the truth? I know it. I know the truth. And this truth will really blow your mind. And I'm not lying. God is my witness. My Father is my witness. And this is why they're fighting so hard of America. But all America has a lot to do with the ancient times, present, and future to the fifth world. In other words, it will all connect, you guys. um, I already did outlines on what we're the topics, but it's going to start to break it down to understand where I'm going to, where I'm going. And this is why I said it's not going to get better until the fifth world starts. Right now we're in the fourth world, and I will be talking about the first, the second, third, the fourth world, and the fifth. And but this is in the spiritual realm, everyone. It's not by flesh, like I said. It will be in the spiritual realm. And Father is with me all the way. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. A hard journey, a hard mission. I'll be attacked left and right. I know all this already. I told Father, why me? Why pick me to do this? But now I know the reason, because he knows I'm strong. I guess. I don't know. I don't think I am, but he thinks I am. But again, it's going to be a hard journey. And a rocky road. But I will get to my path. I will finish my mission and my journey. I also connect of my spirit comes from, of course, the Father. But my spirit, whoever how can I explain? Okay, let me go back. I asked Father, where does my spirit come from? Because I wanted to know. And he let me see in my dream where it comes. It's in the 1800s. I lived those days. I saw myself falling off uh, one of those patios. And of course, I died after so many years. I was born now, but to now. And it makes a lot of sense who I am, Native as well. I lived as a Native, um, and now I'm just a regular person. But being a Native, being a Mexican, Mexicana, Latina, whatever you want to call me. Um, but everything connects everyone. And I can't say more, honestly. I wish I can, but I can't because it's all connecting and I can't give it a heads up on it. All I know is that it's going to take piece by piece to add it to the spiritual realm with the other research with, like I said, natives and ancient times and, as I said, the present, what's going on. But I'm telling you, there's many of us the same boat. We're speaking out, alerting, alerts, warnings. I'm not the only one. There's many of us around the world, especially in the United States. Um, I don't know what else to say. I mean, again, this is Father's channel. Of course, everybody knows it has to be a respectful channel, no swearing, saying cursing in other words, disrespect. This channel is more about respecting, loving, unity, and it's Father's channel again. He's in control. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know what else you guys want to talk about because can you imagine you guys are too good? Yeah, Jason. You know what, Jason? If we collect rain, they're gonna come and take it away from us. See, this is their plans. They're coming after our water. They're coming out. They already did, but what I'm saying, if it rains and you have this big bucket, and if they find out, of course, satellites, they know everything front and back of your yard. So if they see it, they're gonna come and take it. I'm telling you. I'm I'm telling you flat straight out, Jason. You cuss a lot, Ruth? Yes, it is road trip. This is my mission. Astral Thief, hey, welcome. It is my mission. I don't want it. I really don't, but I have no choice. Um, this is my last time here. I am doing absolutely everything to I don't not come back. Hey, Cat Eyes. Hi. What do you mean, road trip? This is my last time here. You don't want to come back to this world, road trip? It was not 20, 50 years ago, but 150 ago, his grandparents told us. Can you have done that? Reincarnation. I'm trying to do everything possible so I can go to heaven. Yeah, road trip. You know how it says we will stay in heaven for 1,000 years? We have to realize for Father, 1,000 years is one day. So if we end up leaving this world, we end up leaving for a day only and come back. A lot of times we come back to finish our mission. A lot of times we come back to this land, around the world for another cycle, you could say, another world of being the way it was, but better than what we're going through. The fifth world will be more of loving, unity, caring, the way it should be. That is the fifth world, Eddie, that we will come back. But what has to be, what's going to happen has to pass for us to be in the fifth world. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter what's going to happen with this politician, whatever. I mean, there's nothing you could do. Like I said, just prepare yourself. That's all we could do is prepare ourselves. Spirituality, physical, and emotional, your mental, all those we have to have. But for me, I don't know about for y'all, but for me, is the spiritual. This is, if that is even possible, but just in case. Okay, Eddie. I understand, Eddie. I mean, I wish I can leave now. Way back when I was younger, I wanted to leave this earth. It didn't felt home. It didn't feel like this is my place. But again, Father had me to do a mission, and it's going to be with my ancestors as well. They will guide me as well. Um, but Father will be in control. I leave it in His hands, and I give the glory and praises to Him, even though people will get mad because I'm saying it, but I do. Um, I always give Him the glory and praises before I come on live or during my day, or if I'm chatting somewhere by myself, I always chat in there and say I give you glory and praises, even though people are there watching. Doesn't matter, um, because it's Father who's speaking, and I'm speaking from my heart to Him. So wherever I go and give Him glory and praises, He will show me the path and the way where to go and when to say it and who to say it. So yeah, glory and praises. And we do things and we don't give Him the glory and praises at all. We don't honor Him for what we have or what He supply our needs, not what we want, our needs. And we don't give Him the glory. He's the one that gives it to us, everything that we need. Um, but yeah, remember Him. Always remember Him and give Him the glory. Because I give it to Him because I know my path. Like I said, I can feel evil. I can feel when someone is watching me. I can feel when someone is following me. I can feel that because Father lets me know, heads up on it. It's very strange that people try to sneak, in a way of following me or following this person, or, what I'm saying is that it doesn't bother me anymore because I know Father will let me know who it is. Father will let me know what to do. Father will let me know a lot of things about this person. And so the more you do someone, I'm putting myself in it, okay? If someone wants to do this to me, you better really watch what you're doing to me because it will backfire on you because you're trying to touch God's child, God's sent person, I'm going to say. So if you're following me, just remember, Father has my back because I am His child. I am His messenger. And if people come against me, it will fire back on you and 100-fold. And I'm telling you the truth, it will happen. So remember that if someone's doing wrong, even though forgive them because, it's in Father's hands. That's how I see it in my life, you know. But I forgive. That's me. I forgive. It's up to that person if they want to forgive or not. And that's the grandfather's children. Exactly, Jason. Exactly, Jason. He does have your back, you know. We're the ones that turn our backs on him, unfortunately, but we do. Um, I don't know how long. 117 minutes. That's 2 hours. But anyways, you guys, with all my heart to yours, my humble heart, my caring, my loving heart, take this to your heart what I said, especially if you have children and grandchildren, a wife or a husband, family, friends, neighbors. Take it to your heart and trust Father, Grandfather, Heavenly Father, God, Yahweh, how you call Him. Always hold on to Him. Always have your faith stronger than ever. Always just reach out. Always reach out to Him because He's there waiting. He already knows what you're going through. We just don't give Him that chance to help us through it. And we should. We should lift everything, our problems, everything we're going through, and put it in His hands and let Him take over the steering wheel because we can't control the steering wheel anymore, or else we're going to fall off the cliff. But Father is in the steering wheel if we let Him. He will take us the straight line, straight ahead, instead of going off the cliff. Oh, wow. That's Father speaking because I never thought of that. If someone cause harm to someone, no harm will come to them. It's just how it works. They'll call it karma. I will call it equal of universe. I call it law. Many names. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Ephesians 6:10, 24. Much love and many blessings. Love. Only love. Yes, Jason. Love will break the light, the darkness, um, but also our faith. Our faith, our prayers, everything can stop the darkness. But it's up to us. It's up to what's in you. Like I said, I'm not coming against anybody's beliefs. I'm not misleading no one, deceiving no one. I'm not um, coming after your religion. I'm not coming after any race or any color or anything. Nothing. I'm just here, like you and I, that I'm here to give a word. And that's who I am, everyone. Cats has more to say, but it's not the time of what I've been through, the experience that I've been through, the road, the rocky road, the roller coaster, everything in my life. There's so much that you should all know, but on the right time, in the right moment. Cats is not just because it's my name and because you see my face or because you know me, but honestly, you're going to see more who I am. Because people judge you in a way that they shouldn't. People will throw stones and rocks at you just because you speak your mind, who you are. People say I'm not a Christian, but I am. I'm not going to deny it. Um, but I'm not here to do fear mongering. I'm not here to do any harm or evil. I'm just here to give love, care, um, and give the word of Father and to let you know the warnings and the alerts. That is cats, and there's more cats that you guys need to know. But the time will come. I can't speak it because the Spirit of the Lord is not letting me speak it. Um, but you all know cats. All my testimonies, my walk, it's not a good walk. I suffered a lot. And because I went through this road to suffer, I am good. I am who I am. And I had to go through it to understand Father, to reach out to Father, to say why I go through it. I didn't understand when I was little um, until He started to show me. And the more I got closer to Father, the more attacks I got, the more I went through, and it's a rocky road that I went through. And one day I asked Father, why am I going through all this? And His words said that His Son went through more than what I'm going through. And I realized that it's true. People could say I don't know Him, but I really know Father. With all my heart, I know Him. And if it wasn't for Him to show me everything and to let me go through this path, my life would have been destroyed way back when I was little. And being little, I think that's why I defend children, because I've been through a lot when I was little. And this is Kat. This is why I would defend little ones, because I know how it feels. I know I've been there. And oh my God, I didn't want to. So now you know my situation, why I love children, why I'm protecting them, why I'm defending them, why I'm praying for them. Is because I have been in their shoes. Many of the children that went through what I went through, I understand. And it takes a toll of your emotionals. Each part of your emotionals, it takes your childhood away. It takes um, your happiness. It takes away your peace. It takes away all the good things that you went through. I don't remember things when I was way little. I'm blocking it, I guess. I don't know. All I can remember so far. Um, Something must have happened stronger that I can't recall it. But I also was born 4 pounds 11 ounces. So all this connects to why I went through the roller coaster, and I thank God for that, because I have a good soul, and He made me strong for as a woman. I thank him for having parents that taught me how to hunt, how to be off the grid. My mom how to cook, how to do things as a woman. I thank God for that I have those parents. But I also thank God for what He has done for me through my past, even though it was a hard path, suffering, and not homeless, okay, but suffering. And I wish I didn't, I don't wish any child to go through what I went through, but I see it. I see it in some of the children, and and it connects to St. Jude's. But I'm opening up a little bit about me. I shouldn't, but I am. And my heart is so big for others, even though there was no one there for me when I was little. Even though I had parents, they weren't there for me. And the one that got me out of all this chaos, it was my father. And he made me stand up to fight what I was going through. And this is why I say stand up for your country. Because it's the same way. It's the same way that I've been through. That I had to stand up for myself. Even though I had lovely parents that loved me very much and gave me what I had, what they could give me, I still went through hell. I still went through stuff that I don't wish anybody to go through. And this is where I'm at now with Father, and I love him so much. That's why I say go to him, reach out to him, because he will be there. I'm sorry, you guys. I mean, this wasn't meant to be to come out and say who Cat is, what Cat went through. Someone needs to hear it then, because I was not going to speak about myself. So whoever's out there is going through the same thing, or your child, please listen to them. Don't shut your doors on them. Because when I was little, they took everything away from me, stripped everything I had as a child. And again, you lose your innocence as a child. You end up being in school by yourself. You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to have friends. I was always by myself until I started doing sports and baseball. Of course, I was taking my anger out of it. But again, it's a rough journey. This is why Father is giving the strength to keep going. And I will fall and pick up. I will fall and get up because it's not going to be a hard journey. And He made me strong. I know He did because what I've been through already. And I have good friends always from my seventh grade up to high school to college. I have really close friends, and I am grateful and blessed that I do. And even those that I met here online, I had good friends. Well, I'm missing one good friend, and there's another. Sorry, y'all. Not my attention. Don't feel sorry for me neither. I'm just opening up who Cats is. But anyways, thanks, Jason. But remember to pray for them. The children, make sure you defend them with all your heart. If you have any children or grandchildren, you give them life and protect them. Listen to them when they need you and they want to talk to you. Listen to them because I'm telling you, I was by myself when I was little. I got away from all the kids, I didn't have friends. I didn't want to have friends. That's how much I was hurt when I was little. And I closed myself. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to my teachers. I couldn't do anything. I just kept it to myself a lot what I was going through until I got to seventh and eighth, like I said, playing sports. Sixth, seventh, and eighth, but and through my high school. And I don't know what else to say. But you guys take my words when I say about the warnings, about the alerts, for the best of your family. I just don't know when or how, when all this chaos, destruction's coming. In California, be ready if you're in California, especially in South California. Something big is coming towards you guys. And so, and also New York, especially in New York. And I love y'all. I don't know what else to say. I'm blessed each one of you guys. Many blessings and peace and love, unity. Let bygones be bygones with your family and friends. You're going to need each other. Forgive each other. Um, ask for forgiveness. But most of all, knock, reach, tap the spiritual realm. Because that's where you're going to find your path. Just like I did. As a child, I did. This is why I have visions and dreams. But anyways, I gotta go, everyone. I'll be on probably next week. Hopefully, God willingly, I can screen share. I have been working on that. If not, um, well, really, I have to because I have a lot to do with my my journey. and to show you the proof and what's to connect to what I'm saying. And it has to do, like I said, everything that I said, what's happening now, what's going to happen in the future, what happened in ancient time, what happened to the tribes. It's all in the spiritual realm. Um, but I'll be starting next week. I hope I have my outline, and I'm gonna knock it in places, different parts. But it's all there. So it's up to you if you want to come. If you don't, I understand. No problem. As long as I get the word out there, that's the most important for Father wants. I can't focus on other people when I'm doing this because I have to focus on it and make sure I get it correct with Father. Because if I'm distracted, then I can't focus in the spiritual realm. And that goes for my own place, my home. And that goes for the internet. I have to watch and say and do and make sure everything is correct on the outline and what I need to show on the screen. I have to get everything organized for me to screen share. I mean, I'm learning it on StreamYard, but it was blurry, so I gotta still work on it. Mew Mew, hi, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Astro, thank you for coming. What else am I missing? I guess that's it. But yeah, you guys, this is all I'm gonna say. Many blessings. I love you all. I really do. I care for you all, or else I wouldn't be doing this, honestly. I wish Father took me somewhere else, but I can't. This is what He wants me to do. Continue on YouTube, continue on the internet, which, oh my God, I wish I never came on here, but He did send me here. But honestly, take my words, not mine, Father's words. These are Father's words, not mine. Again, I give Him the glory and praises to Him. This channel is His. He's in control, and whatever comes toward me, toward my channel. But again, Father has my back. So, good night, everyone, or good morning, whatever time it is out there. Good morning, or night, or evening. Um, those are in the world, the other side of the world, Europe, UK, um, all South America, North America, every country. Please prepare yourselves. Please. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Well, thanks, Doug. I hope you're doing a lot better, Doug, as well. I have so much fun, so little time. Sleep well. Night night, South America. Buenas noches. Good night. Okay. Everybody that's lurking, that didn't come and chat, and those that are watching, and those that are gonna watch, many blessings to you and your family. um, Peace and love. Remember, there is one Father that loves you very much. He cares. He's waiting for you to reach out. He's there. He's really there. Knock on the door, and He shall open the door. Reach out to Him, and He will grab you by His hand. Speak to Him. You will hear your words. Knock in the spiritual realm. You will have the Spirit in you. Thank you, Father. But anyways, good night, blessings, and I'm leaving. Los amo mucho.